Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the latest 4 daily challenges. Challenge 1 today is at the Northland Raceway. I'm going to use automatic gears and these difficulty settings for all 4 challenges, and these are the tuning settings I'm going to use for the first one. Okay, 2 laps around this circuit then. We're in the Venel, all 24 vehicles, so it's pretty crowded from the start. Need to try and work my way up just before this first corner if I can. Going to try and hold the inside now into a really tight right hand hairpin, so again I'm going to try and hold the inside, try not to spin anyone around in front of me. Ooh, that car's going a bit sideways. Again, another really tight corner coming up down here to the left, so again I'm trying to get to the inside. Gone slightly wide here, but that's not too bad. Pretty good start actually. Up into 5th place then. Just got to watch quite a few nasty corners here, long sweeping corners, and there's often boulders on the inside as well to watch out for. Track really narrows at this point as we come through this section. Ooh, can we sneak up the inside of this final corner up into 2nd place, but we run wide, so we're going to lose a few places. Ooh, don't spin in front. Managed to get around the back. 4th place right behind us as we're coming down towards the long right hand bend here onto the final straight, I think it is. Oh, up on the outside here, so we're just going to have to hold fire, wait for a gap. Can we get all the way around the outside? No. Let's get the power down. Oh, the leader's gone sideways, so we're up alongside and right behind the new leader now. Bit of a hit on the back there. Oh, nearly caught the barrier on the outside. That would have been a big problem if we'd have caught that. Just getting pushed through that corner. Right, again I'm going to hold this left hand side here, ease this other car wide. Again, drifted wide slightly, struggling for grip, but that's going to put us on the inside here. Just got to watch we don't get pushed into the inside and onto this boulder. Oh, they've gone really wide into the barriers. That is going to give us a bit of a gap behind. We can pull away now. We can just keep it nice and tidy through this section. Saying that 2nd and 3rd are actually closer than I thought they would be. Ooh, and I've made a bit of a mess of that. Need to get the power down, cut back. Okay, swing it left and then keep it over the left for the final right hand corner. Yeah, we've built the gap up again, which we're fine, which is a good job, because again I've made a bit of a mess of that, hitting the outside barrier, but we've got plenty of time. We should be able to switch the camera if I can get this straight. There we go. Good shot of the other cars battling for 2nd place behind us, but we are through for a win and a gold trophy in the first challenge of the day. On to challenge 2 then, and we're at the Motor City circuit, and we're going to be in a big rig for this one. 2 laps around the Motor City circuit then in a big rig. 12 of us all together, obviously really packed at the start. There's only just enough room for 3 wide on the grid. Once we're off and running, you can really only get 2 side by side safely, and certainly not through these chicane sections like this one coming up. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a crash there, I think. Can I make my way over to the right hand side here and squeeze around the inside? If I can just push through. Again, I've got to watch I don't spin any one man in front though. If we get a big rig sideways in front of us, that's going to waste a lot of time. We've got a good run up the inside here actually. Might be able to sneak into 4th place maybe as we come up to this tight right hand corner. Got to get the brakes on at the right time though. Maybe use a bit of handbrake to get around. I've slid wide, so I hope they don't get slammed into the side. Could have been worse, that was alright. Again, that's put me on the outside for this next corner though. If I can slip across though maybe before we get there. Can I ride around the inside of these 2? Ooh, just caught the back, nearly spun me around, but we're okay. Up into 4th place then, pretty good start. Okay, into this left, right, left series of corners here. Big rig coming up on the outside of me. Ooh, just turning my back wheel, so it was making me difficult to turn right. Okay, down this back straight section then, 5th place right behind me, lead 3 all visible in front. Not really gaining though. Got to get the braking right here. Sliding wide. Oh, and there's one coming up the inside. Can I get the power down before they can get inside me? Again, don't want to get spun. 5th and 6th chasing us down then as we come across the line for the start of the second and final lap. Need to get a good fast run through this chicane. Oh, managed to get up the inside but nearly got pushed into the barrier. Gonna have to back out of that one, let 3rd place go through first. Okay, can I sling it up the inside here maybe? No, again no room really. Oh, there's a little gap there though, and I'm up alongside the leader as we come up this really long straight. Up into 2nd place then. If I can just brake slightly later, maybe we can get round this corner and use that leader to get round. Don't want to overshoot too much though. Leader's back up the inside and 3rd place as well. In fact, 3rd place is spinning that 2nd place round. They've spun that big rig right round in front of them and held themselves up, and everyone else chasing as well. That's let me escape a bit at the front. That worked, yeah, that worked really well. That's it's so easy to do with these big rigs to spin them out. It's bad enough with cars if you manage to spin one round right in front of you. Oh, 2nd place though has really come back quickly. Really surprised. I thought I was off and away, and they're trying to spin me. Going to hold it tight around this corner so there's no room. Okay, again, got to get the power down quick. So there's quite a few fairly close. Got to get my braking right on this final corner. Can't brake too early out so I'll get shunted, but likewise don't want to slide too far wide if possible. I'm going to hold it tight, make them go the long way around. 2nd and 3rd are both trying to get around the outside. 4th as well. Try to hold it really tight to the inside, so they, like I say, had to go the long way round, and there was no way they could do that. So we've just about managed to hold that for a win. That was quite a tough one actually, but a gold trophy in the end. On to challenge 3, and it's score streak time at the Fairfield mud pit. We're going to be in the road cutter for this one using these tuning settings. 4 minutes then, good amount of time, but we do need 8,000 points, so it's a big total. 4 minutes though is a generous amount of time, and this is not a bad arena for doing score streaks in. It's not too big an area, and most of the vehicles tend to congregate down the middle section, so if we can just try and chain these hits together. In general, I'll be coming down in this centre section trying to get a hit or two. Try not to chase too far to the outside like I'm doing now. And as soon as it looks like I'm struggling to get any sort of hit or come to a standstill, I'll just be resetting to hopefully dive down into the middle and pick up another hit. Got the score multiplier up to 2.7 times already, coming up to 1 minute gone, making really good progress actually. Only need about another 1,000 for the bronze trophy. Started to lose the score multiplier there, but just saved it as it was starting to drop. Front end of our car is getting quite badly damaged, so it is going to be tougher to get counting hits soon. Could do with that bronze trophy as quick as possible. There we go, still 2 minutes 45. That's a lot of time still to get the silver and gold. Like I say, probably the rate that we are able to get counting hits might slow down a bit now with our damaged front end, but if we can get as many hits as quick as possible while that score multiplies up, hopefully we should be fine. We've still got over half of our time left, and there's the silver trophy. Over 2 minutes then to get these final points for the gold. Managed to hit a wrecked car there, which was bad times. Score multiplier up over 4 times. I need to hit something quickly now to keep it going. That was quite a big hit, but either that car was already wrecked or it didn't count. Either way, we've finally lost the score multiplier, but we still do have nearly 2 minutes to get these final points, so we should be able to do this, even if we're only collecting hits that count as a couple of 100 points a time. Big hit here would do us good. Yeah, some good points there. Need about 700 more points. Still a minute and a half to go. Lots of badly damaged vehicles. I've managed to hit the only one in that group that was already wrecked. There's another badly damaged one. Yeah, didn't count though. Couldn't hit it hard enough. But we did get a wrecking assist instead from a different vehicle. Again, big hit there, and they'd got massive damage, but wasn't able to hit them hard enough to get the wreck. It's getting really tricky now to get hits to count without damage for an end, and with us still having 65 overall damage left, there's no point trying to wreck myself into the barriers. I think we only need a few more points anyway. Lots of wrecked one. Oh, there we go. Gold trophy. I think that was a wrecking assist in the end, wasn't it, that got us the final points we need. Okay, let's see how many more points we can get before the end. Damn, was just heading towards those wrecked vehicles then, and the vehicle clipped my back end and threw me away from my target. Obviously not so worried now about chaining the hits together. Don't need to worry about resetting quite as much. I will there though, because I was going nowhere there, just buried in the side of that car. Big hit from the side on that one. Down to 20 seconds left. This is going to be our third gold trophy then, and a chance of getting a clean sweep going into the fourth and final challenge today. Again, another wrecked vehicle in my way. A couple more points there. Managed to get the score multiplier back up to 2 times, which is not bad. There we go. Gold trophy and a final points total of 9,798. Fourth and final challenge of the day is at the Northland Raceway. We are in Bugzilla here using these tuning settings. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, it's a field full of killer pigs, 3 laps around here. We should have the speed, the pace, the manoeuvrability, the control, everything to win this race. It's just a matter of getting through this big horde of pigs who are going to be swinging across the track. Obviously it's a pretty hefty vehicle there, and really solid. Oh, I found a good gap here though, right beyond the lead few. Can I sneak down the outside here as well? Maybe right up into the lead if this one doesn't push me. Managed to spin it and we're up into the lead. Really early lead then. We should, I imagine, be able to just pull away now. That's what I'm expecting anyway. We've got to be the fastest vehicle on the track and have the most grip and control as well. So the hard part of this challenge was always going to be to get through the pack and up into the lead. Over we come towards the end of the first lap then. That's the lead. We've got back to second place already. Just don't want to make any silly mistakes here. Easy in Bugzilla. If you get your wheels over the over a big curb, these curbs here are fine, but there's some like concrete pillars just on the edge. If you get your wheels over them, it's obviously easy to flip yourself over. Don't want to do that. Don't need to cut these corners really tight, because we don't need to push it too hard at all. Really extending the gap back to second place, and the rest of the group looks like there's quite a group still together. Okay, back onto the finish straight then for the end of the second lap. Let's see what the gap is now. There's the second place just coming around. Oh, and there's a back marker. Didn't really expect to see back markers this early. Don't know what they were doing. They were drifting sideways across the track. There's a wrecked one here. Is that wrecked? Yeah, it looks like it's wrecked. Black dot on the map, just rolling across the track. There's a few more back markers here. There's a few of the AI struggling to control their killer pigs. One in the barrier there as well. God, there's loads. Didn't expect to see this many back markers, and we've got to watch, of course, as we try and go past them, that we don't get taken out. Obviously, no real rush to shoot past them as such. We've still got that big gap back to second place. Oh, there's one going off. Don't know where they're going. Okay, onto the finish straight then, and we're in a nice gap between a couple of back markers. We'll probably turn that camera a bit early, need to steer past that. Oh, I'm off down the pit lane. Oh, ooh, across the finish. I thought I'd changed the camera slightly earlier there and was struggling to control it. Well, that's the end of the 4 daily challenges for today, and we've managed to get ourselves a clean sweep of gold trophies. Best of luck for your attempts on these challenges. They're really good fun. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.